Super Mario Galaxy is a very special game to me. I first played it when I was younger, not exactly sure what year, but I remember my brother got it for one of his birthdays. He obviously had first dibs, but I have such fond memories spending so long playing it whenever he wasn't. I especially have fond memories with Gateway Galaxy, the bittersweet start of Mario's intergalactic planet-hopping adventure, Boy Base Galaxy, the mysterious waterlogged base with plenty of secrets, and Honey Hive Galaxy, the wide-open, cheery home of the bumblebees, the queen bee, and of course, the elusive bee mushroom. The game is filled to the brim with so much individuality amongst other Mario games through the expression of the gameplay, the characters, and in my opinion the most important component, the soundtrack. Super Mario Galaxy's soundtrack is, to summarize it in one word, blissful. From action-packed tracks such as Melty Molten Galaxy, to peaceful, almost eerie and sinister tracks such as Deep Dark Galaxy. This game's OST really has it all, and might I mention the brilliant decision on Nintendo's part to orchestrate the soundtrack. It really adds such a cinematic, adventurous tone to a level that other soundtracks simply can't achieve. Today I want to go over my 5 favourite tracks from the game, with reasons and criteria ranging all from their complexity and the story that they're telling, to the fact that I might just consider them straight up genuine bangers. Even though the game is... let's see here. Wait, the game is how old? Well, I guess I probably don't need to put a spoiler warning on this video. For whatever reason you haven't played one of the greatest games of all time, then spoiler warning for the rest of the video. Well, with all that out of the way, let's get started. Starting off with one that may surprise some of you, considering it is basically a fan favourite. Don't get me wrong though, this song is incredible. Whenever it plays, it just screams, "You did it, Mario. You saved the day." In my opinion, any song that can instill those feelings in me is doing something very, very right. It's such a triumphant song, and a perfect fit for the end of a game that felt like such an adventure, and the orchestrated soundtrack definitely played a huge role in that. This song feels like the grand culmination of the entire game, as many fantastic endings should feel, and this song and this game are certainly no exception.
Welcome, New Galaxy!
It's epic, isn't it? That's honestly the best word I can think of to describe this track, and honestly, this galaxy as well. Mario's halfway to the center of the universe, and he comes across an aquatic base in the middle of deep, cold space. Upon arrival, the horizon turns an electric blue to match the cold water keeping the boy afloat. Machines and timers are everywhere, working like clockwork to keep the base alive. Deep down in the murky depths are mysterious aquatic lifeforms to keep you on edge. And speaking of mystery, there are secrets all over the place in this galaxy. The instruments used in this track quite elegantly encapsulate feelings of both mystery and determination. The horns in the track are, as I said earlier, rather epic and put you in an adventuring mood, as I like to put it. This track gives you feelings of not wanting to ever give up, that you've still got a long way to go. And I think it was the perfect galaxy to give this track to as well. They fit together very well, and serve as just another phenomenal chapter in Mario's interstellar adventure. This song is pleasant in the spookiest way possible. It almost instills a feeling of dread within me when listening to it. All I can think of is a deep, mysterious cave with pools of water left and right, and then you imagine holes in the cave ceiling, shimmering down beams of starlight into the pools, creating a lush atmosphere. I think that's the atmosphere that the entire game tries to create, and this song really proves that, with its mysterious and creepy undertones that help reinforce the idea of an almost unfamiliar territory. I'm throwing a lot of words around here, but that's because I'm really not sure how to describe this song with a solid level of consistency. It's because it's so bizarre, so I think I'll leave all of you to interpret it in your own ways. You're here. You finally made it. After a long and harrowing journey, you've arrived at the center of the universe, ready to fight Bowser head-on and rescue Princess Peach, the one you've longed for over the course of this entire adventure. And there's hope that you'll emerge victorious. That's the story that this track tells me, and I know that these feelings have to be right, because that's exactly what happens in the game. You're at the end, but you've still got one more challenge to overcome. Celebrate, but also prepare. It's a wary, harrowing song, yet it instills so much determination and drive to achieve, and the decision to orchestrate the soundtrack does so much more. I very much doubt one could achieve this level of dramatic tension otherwise. That's the other thing this song is good at doing, drawing tension and driving it into you. It's such a fitting song for the final stage of Mario's intergalactic adventure.
Oh. Oh.
This song is just... It isn't just my favourite song in this game. It's up there with my favourite songs of all time. It's... well, it's sad. It's a sad song. For context, for those of you who are unaware, Mario has just been sent flying off of Peach's castle by the nefarious Kamek and off into space. He soon wakes up on an at the time unidentified planet, inhabited by nobody except a couple star bunnies. They ask Mario to play hide and seek with them, and once the game is over, Mario is introduced to the guardian of the cosmos, Rosalina. See what just happened there? Mario experiences utter fear and turmoil, just to be flung into a fun, charming, and honestly peaceful game of tag with a bunch of cute little star bunnies. Know what that's called? Bittersweetness. The background song perfectly encapsulates this feeling. When I listen to it, I'm filled with this certain sadness, yet it makes me so happy to the point where it can be overwhelming at times. There's this one part in the song that takes away all but two instruments, and that part is my favourite. It instantly fills my head with memories of looking up at the sky and seeing just so many stars. It's an infinite wonder out there, and that's the story that this song is trying to tell. It's scary that Mario got sent off flying into space, sure, but hey, maybe space isn't as scary as we thought. And that's all I've got. Super Mario Galaxy is, and always will be, such a very special game to me, and I hope these choices allowed you to see a new perspective on some of the stories and messages these songs have to tell. I sincerely hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions, please don't hesitate to leave a comment. I read all of them, so every bit helps. Thank you all so much for watching, take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you later. See ya!